What's up, Raiders? TristenWulf here, bringing you another Raid Shadow Legends video, and I want to talk about news that just dropped today. It appears that on Monday, we're going to get a surprise Deck of Fate event, and that's going to be going alongside this Titus Fusion event that I know a lot of people are going hard on Titus. He looks like he's going to be really good hero. I wish I had the resources to chase him. I got bled dry going for Tholen, so I don't know. I'm taking a swing at it, but I don't have high hopes for being able to complete this one. But let's talk for a minute about this this special Deck of Fate event. In this Deck of Fate event, you will be able to, if you complete it, get for free Graccos Turn-drake. Now, Graccos Turn-drake, he is in the Demon Spawn clan, and he looks cool as hell. I really want to pick up this guy. Where is he? Where is he? You're hiding from me, Gracco. Where are you? Here he is. Diablo. He's basically Diablo, right? What a cool looking character. The art department knocked it out of the park with this guy. I love his look. I love his aesthetic. I love that if you turn him sideways, it makes his horn look like a big old tongue hanging out of his mouth. Anyway. Is he worth getting? Well, let's talk about this Deck of Fate event. What all is involved in Deck of Fate? Sometimes they're not so hard. Sometimes they are really heckin' hard. Usually the easiest ones involve hero training, where you spend most of your time in the tavern, leveling up your heroes, raising up their skills, fusing, combining, dog walking, all the stuff that it takes to build your heroes up. Or summon events, which, given they're a little pay to win, but if you saved up your resources, summoning for them is great. Except neither of those are happening this time. In fact, the only way to get points to apply in this Deck of Fate is from gathering artifacts, farming, which is god-awful slow and takes a ton of stamina, or summoning with souls. And I don't know about you guys, but they had that double soul event recently, and I'm bled out. I don't have any soul. So unless you are, you know, willing to spend a little something on some packs, or you are going to farm some souls heavily to spend, it's going to be a little tough to earn that currency. So that makes this one of the least accessible Deck of Fates. Now, unless you're incredibly lucky, maybe every single card you turn over are the fragments, because there are 100 total fragments in this Deck of Fate. There's 30 of them that'll be on epic cards, 40 of them that'll be on rare cards, and 30 of them that will be on common cards. And it's only a 96-hour-long Deck of Fate. So that means a concentrated metric F-ton of farming, and it's at a time that doesn't overlap well with anything in the fusion. So it feels very much like a trap to me. And the reason it feels like a trap for me is this is dedicated and to get you to shift your resources, shift your spending, shift your stamina expenditures, and focus it all on a Deck of Fate. Now, if you do, if you got the resources, you're going to pick yourself up a legendary hero, and a very cool looking one at that. If I had the resources, I'd want to pick him up. I've wanted Graccos since I saw him. I didn't even really care what his kit is. He just looks so damn cool. But here's the thing. Let's look at his kit. Is it really all that? Is S1, you know, ignores 25% of the target's defense and heals all allies who have less than 50% health by 10% of his max HP. That's nice, but it's not so strong that I think you're going to run him as a principal healer. He's just there to take the edge off. You're going to need some other source of healing. He's definitely not going to carry the whole team in a high damaging fight, and he feels like a unit that you want in high damaging fights. He's there to take the edge off, but you're going to need backup healing. And why do I say you want him in high damaging fights? Well, look at his A2 skill. Attacks all enemies, 25% ignoring defense. That's all great. And when the targets have less than 50% health, there's a 75% chance of defense breaking on each enemy for 2 turns, and the second hit has a 75% chance of placing buff block on any for 2 turns. Each hit will ignore 25% resistance to targets less than HP. So again, less than HP does this extra thing. Less than 50% HP does this extra thing. When it's higher than 50% HP, doesn't work as much, But so you're probably taking him into longer fights where you're going to spend a lot of time below that 50% HP. When the enemy's damage is ramping up, your power is ramping up as well because his HP is below 50% and you're able to drop some more damage, right? And then we look at his A3 skill. 60% increased defense buff on all allies and block damage. Again, things that are common in long drawn out fights. His passive is what catches my eye. If an ally has more than 50% health, isn't under any debuffs, it allows his allies to do more damage. But if the ally is less than 50% health, it's going to give them 10% damage mitigation. Again, very indicative of long fights. When your allies are healthy, you're going to hit harder. When your allies are hurt, they're going to take less damage, hopefully allowing for his A1 healing to maybe help keep on top of it. Everything about this hero says long drawn out fights. Things like Demon Lord and Hydra and Chimera, right? Well, maybe not Demon Lord so much, but Hydra and Chimera. Feels like a good fit there. But I look at the reviews and Hydra 4.4, that's good, but it's not insane. Demon Lord 4.2, Chimera 4.2. I mean, these are strong ratings, but they aren't insane ratings. And I think that's what I keep coming back to with Gracchos, is that he is like an A tier hero. He's not S tier, he's not B tier, but he is just good. Like if you summoned him and got him, heck yeah, you're pretty happy about that. You'll probably build him and use him. There are places for him to go, but he's not account changing. He doesn't strike me as a unit that you're going to be like mainlining and using everywhere and crushing your enemy and seeing them driven before you. It doesn't feel like that kind of a hero. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I have trouble getting overly excited about Gracchos to the point where I'm willing to possibly derail my efforts to get a fusion hero, spend money buying soul stones, grinding thousands of stamina across a 96-hour event just to try to flip enough cards to be able to fuse this character, possibly jeopardizing a better fusion event. Guys, I don't know if he is right up your alley or if I am really missing something about Gracchos. Then you do you. If you got the resources, hey, it's a guaranteed free hero, but it really feels like it is placed in a very, I don't want to say scummy, but unfortunate spot of the fusion event where you can't do this and rack up points. It's impossible to double dip, and as we all know, fusion events and raid are all about double dipping. You want to make sure that you are maximizing your return on investment. You're doing your dungeon grinding at the same time a dungeon diving event is going on. You want to do your summons right on the threshold of being able to do your champion leveling. Try to find ways to min max because stamina is at a premium and resources are low. So this being right in the middle of no man's land where there's not a lot of overlap, it feels like it's a trick to divert you away from Titus, make you spend your resources to get Gracchos, and then go back to do Titus and realize that you are coming up short and you're going to have to head to the shop to make up the difference. And that is a bad feeling, real bad feeling. So, yeah, as much as I like Mr. Diablo, I'm going to be skipping him because I think it's bait. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you are new to Raid Shadow Legends and you want to get a great start, all this fusion stuff doesn't do much for you, you're excited about stepping foot in the game and giving it a try, good choice. This is a fun game. It's a rich and diverse game, and it's something you should really look into. So to that end, let me explain to you how you can get the best start possible by doing this. Make sure you click on the link in the description of this video to support me and my channel, or you can scan that QR code. That works just as well. If you do this, you will get a crazy powerful start with 3 free heroes. You'll start out with the legendary hero Karato, a serious damage dealing hero. This guy drops some nukes. He is fantastic into Fire Knight. He will help carry you through some dungeons, and my God, does he drop some ungodly damage. And when you get to rank 15, at level 15, you will pick up the epic hero Ugo. Ugo is such a strong unit that many people build multiples of her. She's widely regarded as a legendary hero in epic heroes clothing. She's got defense breaks. She can bring your whole party back to life. She can heal your team. Stupid strong unit to have on your team, and you get her for free at level 15. But that's not all. Once you hit level 30, you will get onto your team Lady Annabelle, who is like having a walking, talking lifesteal set for your team right there with you. Her attacks heal your team based on the damage she's done. She can place Revive on Death on your units, and her passive heals her every time one of your teammates or an enemy's teammate dies. It is a crazy passive and a crazy unit to have on your team. And on top of all of that, make sure you go over to the promo code section. And in the promo code section, you can enter one of the many promo codes listed in the description of this video. That way, you will start out the game with 2 legendary heroes, and you will pick up 2 additional epic heroes by level 30. That's 4 free god tier units right at the start of the game. It is the perfect time to start Raid Shadow Legends. But what if you already started? What if you've played in the past? Well, what if you want to make an alt with this insane start? Or what if you want to, I don't know, maybe you downloaded it but never really played it. Now you want to give it an honest shot, but you haven't installed your computer. It's okay. It's okay. This is what you need to do. First, you're going to want to fire up your Plarium account, and then you're going to log out and uninstall the program. Once uninstalled, you're going to click the link in the description of this video on my YouTube channel, or scan that QR code. Once you do that, it's going to take you to a site where you can download Raid. You're going to register using a brand new email and then launch Raid. Complete the tutorial, and once you're in, you're in. Creator will be waiting for you right there in your inbox. Now it's time to get raiding. Grind up a little bit, get to level 15, and bam, right there in your inbox will be the epic hero Ugo. Now, 15 doesn't take too long. Just maybe a little bit of time, but now you're well established and you're ready for the big grind up to level 30. And once you hit 30, right there in your inbox, once again, will be that epic hero Lady Annabelle, giving you the perfectly well-rounded account. That's 2 legendary heroes and 2 epic heroes. Fantastic start for Raid. You're going to be so far ahead of other people who didn't use this code. So click on that link right now. Support my channel, support yourself with the best start in Raid. No better time than right now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care, Raiders.